3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Caregiver Solutions Info with Marcia Teal, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
What is the Del Walmsley Radio Show?
Welcome to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, where the hype ends and the health begins. I'm your host, Del Walmsley, and as always, we're working on your financial freedom.
Listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, Mondays at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon on WNN.
The following message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Natural disasters can be unexpected and devastating to your home or property. If your home or property is damaged and needs repairs, it's important to use only Florida licensed contractors. Remember to check their references, get everything in writing, and don't pay up front. To verify your contractors are licensed, contact the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation online at myfloridalicense.com. That's myfloridalicense.com.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Won't you be a part? light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you.
Yes, indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 FM and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And we are connecting to you all across the nation. We can be heard on iHeart Radio, the TuneIn app. You can watch us on Facebook Live, hashtag SarahSpiritual. Come on, everyone, let's join the conversation because we've got a really important conversation coming up for you tonight, and we want to answer your questions. Because yes, we've all had our feet stuck in mud a bit, all been stuck in a process of something we wanted to accomplish. We've all maybe felt trapped in a relationship or perhaps trapped in a job. Maybe we feel like we have had some issues, some problems, some things that are seemingly insurmountable. And we are right here, shifting and changing and moving everything around as we can to make things happen for us. But hey, how can we make a change? How can we shift that energy? How can we take adversity, problems, current circumstances and conditions and use them as the building blocks for our victory, our success? Have you ever asked yourself why you're caught up in a rut? Maybe there's something that you keep doing and you keep doing and you keep doing and you keep doing and you expect a different result. Insanity, insane. We are absolutely insane for thinking that something different could happen if we don't change something. But then we feel stuck. We feel fear. We feel worried. We don't know how to make the change. So we get caught up in that cycle. Have you ever been caught up in the cycle where you just don't know what you're gonna do? I think we all have, yes? So what adversity are you facing? What is it that is right in front of you that is seemingly insurmountable? And how can we make that shift and that change? Well, the universe offers a lot of support. And one thing they're very sure to tell us is that it's so important that we do not offer the energy upon the circumstance and the condition and focus our attention upon that. Because then we're just fueling the condition, the circumstance, the problem. And when you talk to the angels, they also tell us that, well, when you focus on fixing a problem, because the attention is on the word problem, the attention is on a situation that's uncomfortable, well, energetically, you begin to attract more problems. So you may say, well, then, Sarah, too many crickets. How am I going to get myself out of this rut? How am I going to move forward and get myself out of the circle? Step 1, take your energy off the circumstance and the condition. Don't look at it as something that is insurmountable. The illusion, the appearance, well, it's really doing its best to mess with your head. But it's to just sit and be still and recognize that within you, you have the power to shift anything. And that although this appears to be in front of you, you can ask for assistance to find a different opportunity, a different way to look at it, to put the people in your path, the opportunities in your path, so that you can find a different way. And focus on how it's going to feel when you are out of the circumstance or condition that is causing you that angst and that disappointment, perhaps that pain. Now, for those of you who are maybe navigating some health issues, You may say, well, Sarah, I can focus on the problem and then say it's not here anymore, but I still have a diagnosis. But you know, the body has this magnificent ability to heal. And that when we allow the cells to go back into alignment, when we adjust our emotions, when we focus on that which is good, and we sit in the energy of gratitude, although initially we may not believe it's possible for that to shift, but by doing these things, we begin to create this very fertile ground to allow healing to take place. Perhaps it's healing of self. Perhaps it's through a modality. Perhaps there's something the medical science has that can offer you the opportunity to heal, and you can choose that. But you have to be the facilitator. You have to welcome the healing in your body and welcome the energy of health and well-being. And every day, hold that vision. And do not pay attention to the energy that's trying to bring you to that place of, this is a part of my physical body. You see, it's interesting how the human mind works. We put ourselves on this thought process of, if something is said to be true, then we begin to accept it as a truth. And we begin to put it into our energetic field. We begin to bring it into our mindset. We bring it into our physical being. And then we begin to create that experience even more so. You know, there's so many times where maybe there's a flu epidemic and everyone's talking about the flu. Oh, I hope I don't get the flu. I hope I don't. What about the flu? And they start with this energy of the flu. And before you know it, we actually shift the energy to draw forth to us that experience. And it may sound a little hokey to some of you, but the energy is created with your words. Energy is created with your thoughts. We know energy is created with our actions because we've seen it. If you take a ball and you push it, your energy, your physical energy is going to move that ball. Well, remember, your thoughts are actually more powerful than the strength in your hand. That your words have the power to create something that is so minuscule and make it something great in a positive or a negative form. So where are your thoughts and what are your words saying? You see, we've all had obstacles, and it's what you do in the moment of adversity, in the moment of obstacles that are before you, that determine where you're going to go and how quickly you're going to navigate through this. There will be things that will come in our path. There will be moments when we don't know how we're going to handle a particular situation. Perhaps there's a financial crisis and you really don't know what to do. And you look at the bank account and you look at the paycheck that's coming in and you say, wow, I'm in trouble. And you look at the finances and you say, I don't have a way out. But you're looking at it to come from one stream. The stream that your physical world has trained you to be the generator of revenue, a job. But what if you opened up to the possibilities and you said, I'm rich beyond measure, and I am open to the opportunities, abundance to flow to me through many different ways. And I am receptive to that now. And I truly believe in the heart of my heart, in the soul of my soul, in my words and my thoughts and my energy that it is possible. And that what I have here is a collective amount that is based on physical activity that I have done in the physical world. But I am a spiritual being. So as a spiritual being, I can create anything. So in this moment now, as you listen, see yourself creating multiple streams of abundance, multiple streams of revenue flowing to you from sources that perhaps you cannot define. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one who goes to the gas station and you buy a scratch off. Maybe, just maybe, you're the one who opens up an envelope and maybe somebody just refunded you money because you double paid something. These things happen. People say, oh no, that's not my luck. Well, then I say to you, keep saying that and it won't be your luck. Say it is possible. And I'm open to that opportunity. You know, when I look at some of the adversities that I've had in my life, and I look at the choices that I made around the circumstance or the condition, as I look at those things, it shows me that I was able to look at something, but not take it as a done deal, a final thought, a final experience. I looked at it, and for the moment, felt whatever the feeling was around the current circumstance or condition at that time. And one, for instance, is when I had fallen, right after I came to sunny South Florida, back in the year in 2004. There I was, all excited to be here in paradise. And then I fell, and my whole world changed. I wasn't able to do things the way, well, I used to. I couldn't get back on a plane and start traveling the world and doing what I did for my job. So what was I going to do? And so as I sat there in the physical pain, in the discomfort, and the fear, because now it's becoming this energy that can grip you and pull you down, almost drown you in the experience of fear. And I had to breathe. That's why I say these things, because I know it's possible. I don't say things because I read it somewhere. I share these things because they're experiences that many of us have gone through in varying degrees. And so there I was, lying there, not really sure what I was going to do. Me, a cat and a kid, in sunny South Florida where I didn't know anyone. Now, yes, I could have packed up my stuff and headed right back to New York or New Jersey, and I knew plenty of people. But I felt confident and comfortable that I made the right choice to come to South Florida. I just wasn't expecting this, well, big fall. Have you ever been blindsided in your life? Not expecting it? You're flying higher than a kite, you're all excited. This is the life that I signed up for, yes! Only to come crashing down? Maybe it happened to you in a relationship or a job. But there's always something. And in these moments, it's what you do in that moment of fear and hurt and pain and maybe even that sense of desperation. It's in that moment that you define how you're going to direct your energy. So I kind of put on my spiritual thinking cap. What else could I do? And as I laid there, just trying to think what I was going to do and how I didn't want to do what the doctors were suggesting. That really wasn't my gig. What? 3 surgeries? And there's only 2 major great thoracic surgeons here in the world at this time that you would send me to? Oh, that sounds really complicated, Mr. Doctor. I was like, no. All right, well, we'll work on your upper neck. Well, what do you got to do for that? We are going to just move your vocal cords over. I said, well, no, drop the mic, SarahSpiritual. She's out. I'm not doing that. And they said all the things that they believed to be true based on what they saw. And I chose not to believe them. I could have always changed my mind. But at that moment, I was like, no, I hear you. I'm not quite sure where all this is coming from, and I know you see what you think you see. But I kind of have a really great vibration of how I can handle this, so I'm just going to go handle it myself. That doctor thought I was the nuttiest chick he ever met. And I went home. And it wasn't an easy road. I had to really center my thoughts. I had to really have mind over matter over the pain. I had to really not lose myself in the fear of, who, goodness gracious, what am I going to do? And in the stillness as I laid there, and I began to start to move, and I could only go so far, and the pain would set in. And I was like, no, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to get back up, and I'm going to do it again. I sat in the stillness, and I had a revelation. I said, I believe everything happens for a reason. What's the reason behind this? Little voice was like, oh yes, we had to get little Miss Busy Bee to slow down for just a moment so that she could realize that all the things she was doing in her corporate job, as rewarding and fun as it seemed, really wasn't filling her heart. And so I slowed down, one way or another. And in the stillness, I had a remembering. I used to ask my spiritual teacher, great spiritual being, saw the man work with people and heal cancer and shift energy. Just seemed like miracles surrounded him. It's an emotional connection when you remember such miraculous, unexplainable things that I could tear up just now talking about it. Because energy is everything. And so as I saw him use his energy, I thought, wow, he did teach me some things. I think I remember what he told me. And I used to ask him, do you think I'll do what you do? And he would laugh. The funniest little laugh he would have. And he kind of looked away and he said, come on now, you're on track. You're making $85,000 plus commission and you're almost a VP. And I would go, yeah, that's right. That's the game. That's the goal. But suddenly, in the stillness, in this life-altering circumstance and condition, I played back the tape of my life. And there the tape stopped at my asking the question. And then I remembered there was this little thing called free will. Yes, indeed, we all have free will. And in that moment, in that second, I realized he couldn't answer what I was going to do. Nope, he couldn't do that. What he had to do was plant the seeds for me to make a choice someday in the future. And he probably knew the answer. He seemed to have known everything else. But I had to find the answer. So sometimes, if you're caught up in the chains and the bonds of adversity, a challenge, an obstacle, it's an opportunity for you to step back, to play back the tape of your life, to take a good look around you and really ask yourself, why am I here? And if everything has a reason and a purpose, what's the reason and what's the purpose? And how can I use this for my greatest good? How can I, a being of light, not allow this circumstance, condition, problem, whatever it is, define me, bring me down, and disrupt me so that I can't get up? Because I've got that choice. So let me use this to raise me up. And when you make that choice, even though it seems kind of simple to just choose something else, you redirect the energy, everyone. And when you redirect that energy, you open up new portals of opportunities, new ways of seeing things, new assistance for a circumstance, a condition, a problem. You find a different way. And suddenly, the problem doesn't seem so bad after all. That seemingly insurmountable thing before you becomes the mountaintop you climb and stand upon and say, look at me, world. I have really made it to where I wanted to be. You choose. It's all a choice. I am so glad that you're here listening on WWNN, 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM, live in Atlanta. I say hello to everyone on Facebook. We have quite the crowd going on, and please, on Facebook, leave us your question in the feed. Give me a birthday, and we'll see what messages we have for you. And I do welcome your phone calls right here at 888-565-1470. And while the phone lines might be busy at times, it's always good to just try to jump on board and see if your call can come through. Because again, everything happens for a reason. And if you're meant to make a connection here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, that's me. Guess what? Pick up the phone. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go to Facebook and answer some questions. And I'm going right to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And then we've got a special visitor popping in for just a bit. Share some information with us. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. Because you know, oh yes, we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know
Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the vibrational essence of a woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Pyridine has imagined a new reality, created in science to balance your health and energy. Founded in 1975 by NASA physicist Dr. Fred Bell, Pyridine offers a line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and vitamins. Call 623-295-9224. Pyridine's beautiful energetic jewelry rejuvenates the body and transforms energy, reducing stress. Order your life-changing receptor at pyridine.com. That's PYRADYNE.com. Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. Good Juju is good energy. The Good Juju Company is a high vibrational activewear and accessory company spreading good energy, kindness, love, and healing. Call 720-283-8644 or visit goodjujucompany.com for your yoga accessories, t-shirts, pants, hoodies, or water bottles. Let your good juju shine through. Good Juju Company. Live it, love it, wear it. Spread good juju. Visit goodjujucompany.com or call 720-283-8644.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of life. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And don't forget, we are heard live in Atlanta at 1100 AM. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation. And you can reach us at 888-565-1470. Love to talk to you and love to answer your questions. We've got some calls all across the nation. We've got one in Atlanta as well. But before I go there, I have to get to Facebook, because I know that the Facebook questions have been building up. Hark, I need to answer some questions. Let's see what we've got. Sarah, what does it see for me having any more children? Angel Alaman. Angel Alaman, let me tell you that the first thing to make me aware of is that you're getting some things in order in the house. They're telling me that you're working to get things organized in your house. You're working to get on track in your home, organizing your life and organizing the finances. And as this begins to unfold, then I see another child in the household. They're spinning me out. When they spin me out, that makes me feel as if it's past 12 months. So we're looking at about a year from now, year to 18 months. This is when I see that pregnancy and that new addition to the family. Don't be in a rush, my dear. Get everything ready. Be sure to enjoy life. Thank you so much, Angel Alleman, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook. I'm so excited to talk to everyone on Facebook. And I want to thank everyone who turned up for our Facebook Live show that was Sunday night from the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I think we had over 60, 70 people joining us, and we had over 400 and something comments. We were really having a conversation. So be sure to participate in all of our Facebook feeds because we really love assisting you. Let's see. We have Christella. She says, good evening. She's in the UK, so thank you for joining us in London. And she was supposed to have an operation this morning, but they canceled it because her immune system is low and she's feeling fed up. So she really would like a message to help her through this. Talk about adversity, my dear. So we most certainly understand that you're feeling a little fed up, but they cannot do something until your body is in the right energy of healing. So first visualize all of the energy, Christella, of healing through your physical body. Allow them to boost up that immune system. I do feel I'm going to say that today is Wednesday, so Friday, I see some shift in the operation, so I feel like they'll either begin the operation on the Friday or they'll be setting the date. There's something pertaining to the operation on Friday. So allow them to do what they do so that you can find a pathway to health so that there are no complications. Remember, this is happening for a reason. So say everything's happening for a reason, and I trust that the universe has me because everything always works out for me, and I am open to divine healing so that I am once and for all healed and that this limitation is removed. We will hold the space. We will send the angels, send Archangel Raphael to surround you with his energy so that you have divine healing. Thank you so much, Christella, for your Facebook question, and we'll keep you in our prayers. Thank you. We're going to take another Facebook question before we go to the phone lines. We've got Montreal on the line. We've got Atlanta. We've got Georgia. Heck, we are everywhere tonight, but I want to take care of my Facebook people. We've got Gina Barrington. Gina, how are you? So good, wonderful to connect with you. She had to put her Yorkie down just 2 weeks ago, and she misses him. It's like she birthed him. Can I tell her anything about him? Well, you know, when he makes this connection to the Rainbow Bridge, I'm very much aware that his connection will always be connected with you. And I feel as if that your two souls found each other for a reason that is not just limited to this lifetime. There was just an instant knowing that the two of you were connected. It was like you could telepathically talk to your Yorkie and your Yorkie would feel you and come running. Well, I'm going to tell you, Gina, that if you do that now, if you send loving energy and you talk to your Yorkie telepathically in your mind, you could in your house. Some people might think you're a little crazy, but you can talk to your dog and your dog will come to you and give you this wonderful energy of connection. I'm also seeing that there's still a little place that is almost like remembering of him. So I send you that energy of love and healing, and just know that he feels you and he will be always present with you. And I do feel that if it's possible in this lifetime for him to return to you in another animal in the future, I think he will. So just be open to that, and I'm sorry for the loss of your pet. I do understand that loss. I too have had to lose a pet or two in my life. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more Facebook question before we go to the phone lines, and you can reach us at 888-565-1470. Tonight we're talking about just about anything, but we are open to talk about adversity and how adversity can really set you up to be the victor in a situation that otherwise might make you feel as if you're a victim. Let's see who we've got on Facebook. We've got Christina Spellini, and she is happy Wednesday. She says to me, happy Wednesday to everyone. Happy hump day. It's the middle of the week, and we just need to get over the hump to get towards the weekend. But what I have for you, Christina, is the angels make me very much aware that there's been some emotional things going on within you. You've been a little out of sorts. Your emotions are feeling that energy. I I do feel as if you're very sensitive to the energy in the planet right now. And so if you find yourself being a little emotional and that you're feeling a little frustrated and that your words are getting crossed, I encourage you, my dear, to just center yourself and breathe. Perhaps do some meditation if you meditate. That would be wonderful. And this will pass. I see this passing, coming after the 12th of August. I feel as if right now you're going through an emotional clearing. And it seems to have been triggered by a memory or a person that you just had a little issue with. Thank you, Christina, for your Facebook question. So glad to connect with you. You know what? I've got to go to Atlanta. I've got Sherry on the line. And when I talk to Sherry in Atlanta, let's see what's going on with Sherry. Sherry, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Sherry. And how can we assist you? Is there some adversity going on? Where are we at right now?
Thank you first for taking my call. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, diversity. I had a roommate. I did get he did apply for my roommate as a roommate spot for me. He didn't get approved, and his name is Michael.
Okay.
He's trying to get approved, and I keep thinking positive about it because I don't want to get an eviction notice. So I don't know if he's going to be able to get in or not. Do you think it's going to be him or?
You know, the Spirit's telling me to tell you, why are all your eggs in one basket, Sherry? Get the basket full of bread. Let's have some choices right here, right now. And I feel like there's something in his paperwork, his background, something's just not jiving with Mr. Michael. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I wouldn't wait on that one. Is it possible? Anything's possible, but I'm not saying to wait on that one, Sherry. Okay.
Nah, that's kind of fun. I have to give my notice tomorrow, like to move out on the 22nd of that unit.
Yes.
Do you think I'll be moving out of that unit?
To a better unit? Yes, you have a different one in mind?
Not yet.
Okay. I don't really see the move just yet.
Okay.
I don't see it planned.
As a new roommate.
I don't see it planned, and I feel like things will move on for you. All right.
Like somebody will step in and help me as a roommate, possibly. I'm hoping. Thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. Don't hope.
Any advice you want to give? Okay.
No hoping. That's what my advice is. When we've got a circumstance, a condition, a problem, an issue, do not sit there hoping. Set the energy, see it fully fulfilled, and reach out and hold that vision so that you can bring that forth to you exactly the way you'd like to see it. The room is occupied, everything's in order, finances are in order, and you are on track. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you for calling, Sherry, and thank you for always following us on Facebook. Be sure to join the feed on Facebook on Sarah Spiritual and keep the conversation going, Sherry. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right to the phone lines, and I've got another caller in Georgia. I've got Altarus. Altarus, how are you tonight? Hello.
Yes.
How are you tonight?
Working.
Oh, all right. Well, just make sure to stay in one place because I am having a little difficulty hearing you. And how can I assist you today? What can I assist you to navigate? How can we handle some things for you right now?
Yes, I'm praying for my back hurt me, my knee, and in our relationship, we've been together all the years. And a neighbor hooked me with some girl, and she gave me money from a run, so I put him out. But he still come by and he still keep wanting to talk.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
All right. I can understand that. So let's look at that. All right. Let's look at that. Let's look at the energy around that circumstance and condition. And you want to find your inner peace and your joy. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And when you're feeling out of sorts and someone's not honoring you, because I feel like that person could be a bit ornery, yes, problematic. We're talking about the person that was living with you that we just put to the side of the road, right? All right. So it's for you to decide, but first love yourself, honor yourself, trust that you deserve something better, someone better, a better circumstance and condition, something that will benefit you emotionally, spiritually, something that's a relationship that's balanced. This has just been a pattern of behavior between the two of you that, you know, there's that song, break up to make up, that's all we do, right? First you love me, then you hate me. It's the song that I see all around you too. It's like, well, you fight, you break up, you fight, you break up. So earlier in the show, I talked about, well, if you keep doing the same thing and expect a different result, nothing's going to change, honey. So now it's time to stand your ground. Now, I understand that maybe you're concerned about finances. How am I going to manage? You know, sometimes the problem's worth the assistance. Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. And you'd be surprised that when you honor your emotions, you honor your thoughts, you honor your truth, and you love yourself first, how much the physical body begins to hurt less. And then you become back in alignment with who you are, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. How did you hear about the show?
A girl worked with me, named Heather. And she
wonderful.
Heather.
Great. Well, tell Heather.
Jamaica.
Oh, okay. Well, tell Heather that I said thank you for sharing the show with us, and so that we could meet. And I'm really glad that you were able to call. Stand your ground. And if you trust this experience, it is going to work out. It's going to feel a little difficult for the next 3 weeks, and I do feel like he's going to try to keep popping up. So you choose what you want, and if you trust the process, by the middle of September, you'll start to build momentum to a better energy and creating a better home for yourself and your family. All right, my dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for calling. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're welcoming your phone calls all across the nation and, of course, your Facebook questions. And we have a call in Montreal that we're going to take later on when we come right back. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me?
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the vibrational essence of a woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Plant juice oils are created for women by two women with a passion for holistic health to help women live a more balanced life. If you're experiencing symptoms from menopause or breast cancer treatment, get relief with plant juice oils. A roller essential oil blend plus CBD. Call 212-799-3780 or visit plantjuiceoils.com. Cool down with our summer special chill out cooling spray and get 20% off with the code July 4. Visit plantjuiceoils.com or call 212-799-3780. Plant Juice Oils, we got you.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, There's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation. And I welcome your phone calls at 888-565-1470. And we've got calls from Montreal, New York, and we've got some action going on Facebook. But before we get to the phone lines, I've got something really special going on here. I have a very special guest that's going to share with us a little information about health and healing and his wonderful physical therapy location. We have Ray Crawley. Ray Crawley is an internationally known physical therapist for over 39 years of expertise and experience. He's treated traumatic injuries from sports, combat situations, accidents, and drowning incidents. A pioneer and a leader in the use of the hyperbaric oxygen to treat neurological diseases, diabetes, and concussive brain diseases. So we have been talking, Ray and I, for a bit of time. And you might have noticed Ray Crawley's commercial here for his wonderful physical center that assists us in healing. And that is located on our feed here on Facebook if you'd like some more information. But you can visit Ray at his location. But we're going to have Ray talk to you about the work that he does at his physical center. So, Ray, how are you tonight?
Great, Sarah. Thank you.
Good to have you here. Tell everyone a little bit about what you do at the Crawley Physical Therapy and Hyperbaric Oxygen Center.
Well, the primary thing that we do that might be different than the other 240 hyperbaric centers around the country is that we have rehabilitation as part of what we do. And physicians are just starting to learn of the incredible impact of hyperbaric oxygen on many types of inflammation, whether those inflammatory processes are cancer or traumatic brain injury, stroke, MS, any of these kinds of things where people have often thought there was nowhere to go. We know now through published articles that the brain is capable of growing new neurons post-injury, and that's involved with hyperbaric oxygen. So it's been pretty exciting to work not only with stroke victims and MS patients, but also children with different types of neurological difficulties, as well as numbers of veterans that we've helped with blast brain injury.
So tell us about your work with children, because I know you've done a lot of important work with little ones.
Well, there's numbers of kinds of children that we work with. Cerebral palsy. We work with, near-drowned children. That's been one of the most recent things where we were featured on some television coverage, because many here in South Florida, we have a lot of drowning where the child doesn't die in the pool and they're stabilized by the ambulance crew and brought to a hospital and are told that this is your rabbi, your priest, or your preacher, and here's your grief counselor, and we need your child's organs. And they are left with the idea that there's no future at all. And not only has there been case reports published, but I have over 12 children that are fairly normal at this point. We have had children that died, but the opportunity to provide hyperoxygenation to a brain that's lost oxygen seems to make sense to a lot of people. So that's an area where we've done some specialized work. And it's so completely, pleasant for me to be participating in those kinds of issues. And certainly the children and the families are just overwhelmed with that. But it's not that well known, and we need to get that message out there.
We do need to get that message out there. And let's talk about, I had a caller a few minutes ago, and she was calling from Atlanta, and she started the conversation with, she had a lot of things going on, and her physical body was hurting. She was having problems with her knees, she was having problems with her back, and she was located in Atlanta. So what would you say to someone who's having difficulty in their physical body with their spine?
Well, today there are subspecialties of medicine called functional medicine. These are doctors that are looking at your genetic propensities to have problems. They look at your dietary habits, your lifestyle, all of this, and they pull that all together to try and look at what it is. You've been filtering life since the day you were born until wherever you are now. And so they recognize that, for instance, they'll tell you that diabetes is an inflammation of the pancreas, that MS is an inflammation of a nerve, that cancer is an inflammatory process wherever it may be. So all these diagnostic names are basically descriptions of inflammatory processes in the body that are quite responsive to hyperbaric oxygen. Mm-hmm. So the lady with all those problems, and the other thing that I've learned recently, I've affiliated myself with some fairly promising physicians who have done some incredible work with the development of an aloe-based powder that has been shaking the world in terms of Alzheimer and memory issues. They've reversed fetal alcohol syndrome symptoms regarding mental function, and they've gone into a small little school in the outskirts of Chicago where they took children that were considered to have no potential at all for education. They came from very harsh backgrounds, poor dietary things and whatever, and they put these children on this powder. They did it by making them in gummy bears to make sure that they would take the powder as frequently as they thought they should. And even the teaching staff were overwhelmed. Attendance started improving. There was one boy that only came to school because the police made him go to school. So there's, it's just a small study, but we're interested in working even with learning disability children who come up in these neighborhoods where diet has been poor. And it's pretty amazing at this point what these powders that are based on this aloe product seem to be. And the University of Miami did a study where they've reversed significant numbers of symptoms. Patients with moderate to severe Alzheimer's have had huge impacts. And as the doctor leading the study said, if you're not broken, we don't fix you, but the sicker you are, the more effective this powder seems to be. So they're working in healing brain, and of course hyperbaric oxygen does that. So that's why we are joining forces in a way to try and add what we do together to help people.
And it's very important. I have a very interesting connection to the work that you do, and you and I have shared this. My spiritual teacher, he was suffering with throat cancer, and this back in the mid-90s, and he worked on healing himself because the doctors really gave him some kind of relative death sentence and said that there really was nothing else they could do. And somehow he found himself in a hyperbaric chamber. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't really understand all that had done for him at the time, and I know he went through quite the miraculous experience between the hyperbaric chamber and his prayer work and his energy healing, that he was very gifted. Mm-hmm. He then in turn was able to leave that chamber and live for another 7 years, be my teacher, have a life, and also pass on his healing and heal others of cancer. Now, I'm sure that didn't come from the hyperbaric chamber, but he had such radiance and healing energy, and I know you're very familiar with healing and healing work. So share with us what might have happened with my spiritual teacher.
The thing, knowledge keeps gaining. And most recently, I'm talking about July of this year, a Dr. D'Agostino from Florida Southern University has actually described the mechanical method in which hyperbaric oxygen kills cancer cells and does not harm normal cells. So this is something that's very exciting that's just come out. And most oncologists, and they have a program about managing cancer called the push-pull system is the name of it. And hyperbarics plays a certain role, and a ketogenic diet also is necessary because sugar is terrible for cancer. So ketogenic diet is a diet that doesn't allow carbohydrates or sugar. So combining that with hyperbarics and the protocols that have come out of the University of Central Florida are pretty exciting. Certainly stress and all kinds of issues can be involved in the development of cancer. Many things can trigger cancer. So there is a spiritual part of it, of course. And if you've grown up, I mean, I'm treating a young lady right now who grew up in a home where her mother was so horribly drug addicted that she was, got adopted, but she carried all of this horrible stress even into her adult life. And she's got this very horrible type of stomach cancer. And we almost know the last evaluation on CT scans of her stomach, it's a type of stomach cancer. Everyone was pretty astounded because seems to be getting better, and we're still new in that game, and we're using the powder products, and and I've worked with her as my hands-on healing as a physical therapist as well to reduce the stress and stuff that she's carried for so long.
Well, that's absolutely fabulous and marvelous to know that there are alternatives and ways that can help the body heal and restore the body to its original cellular perfection, which is wonderful to hear. Tell everyone, Ray, where people can reach you, please.
Well, I'm in Delray Beach, and if you're interested in the powder, you can call 561-278-7043, and we were able to get that powder out to people. A month's supply right now is about $125, so that's the cost of it. But I'm in Delray Beach, downtown, and we've been there for I've been doing hyperbaric oxygen for over 25 years.
Yes. So we can reach Ray at 525 Northeast 3rd Avenue, Suite 106 in Delray Beach. You can call him at 561-276-9643 and visit Ray Crawley, that's RayCralle.com. Thank you so much for visiting with us and spending the end of our very first hour here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. So glad to make this connection with you on air.
It was a pleasure to be with you, Sarah, and thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. Well, callers, we are going to welcome your phone calls at 888-565-1470. And Facebook, come on now. I want to see some more questions. When we go to break, I'm going to start to see what's in there in the feed, and we're going to make a connection, and we're going to be talking to all of you. And if you're on hold, please do not go anywhere. We're going to go to commercial break, and then, we're going to be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
If you're not happy with your investments, if you've ever tried the stock market and haven't done well, hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy's pro investors show you how they find the right investments. Learn current Wall Street skills about stocks, options, futures, Forex, even Bitcoin. See how market timing works and how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets by using their patented rules-based strategy. It helps find the right investment and limit the risk. The instructors at Online Trading Academy are certified, currently trade, and are profitable. They show you how they invest every day. Call now for a pair of tickets to a free half-day class at Online Trading Academy. Classes are all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Port St. Lucie. Call Online Trading Academy now. Call 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for A Touch of Gray, the talk show for adults, with Carol Marks and Michael Harrison, Saturdays at 1. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the vibrational essence of a woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Plant juice oils are created for women by 2 women with a passion for holistic health to help women live a more balanced life. If you're experiencing symptoms from menopause or breast cancer treatment, get relief with plant juice oils. A roller essential oil blend plus CBD. Call 212-799-3780 or visit plantjuiceoils.com. Cool down with our summer special chill out cooling spray and get 20% off with the code July 4. Visit plantjuiceoils.com or call 212-799-3780. Plant Juice Oils, we got you. Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The following message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Hurricanes can cause severe damage to your home or property, so if you need storm repairs, make sure you use only Florida licensed contractors. Remember to check their references, get everything in writing, and don't pay up front. To verify your contractors are licensed, contact the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation online at myfloridalicense.com. That's myfloridalicense.com.
This is Talk 1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Shines down upon
indeed. We are open to love, and we are welcoming you here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation and answering questions on Facebook. So keep those Facebook questions coming, because we're going to bang some out in just a moment. I just love talking to people on Facebook. And share the page. Tell everyone, hey, join the conversation. If you've got a problem, a current situation, a circumstance, you've got some adversity going on, well, we are here to take you right through that and raise you up and make victory your story. So we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I have someone calling from Montreal. I've got Lucy on the line. Lucy, how are you tonight? How are you, Lucy?
Hello, Sarah. Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly, Lucy. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome. And how can I assist you tonight? Is there something that we're working through right now?
Oh, yeah, it's something being worked through, and I'd like to see where I'm standing. It's regarding adversity in relationship with my husband. Has been worked on for a while, as well as financial issues.
Yes.
So basically, I have been focusing more on myself rather than looking at the situation, so that I can find the light more within myself, and doing more affirmations, degrees, meditation, visions, and all of that.
Right.
And I feel that I'm progressing, but yet I feel like there's a big part that is stagnant. Like I feel like I'm getting the message that I am supposed to use energy, healing energy powers that I have within me that are dormant, which I have forgotten about, and I don't know what they are and what to do, basically. So what I need to ask you is, do I need to do anything differently? And is there anything I can do to shorten the situations that I'm in at the moment?
You know, I know we always love to be on the fast track, right?
Yeah.
So remember that where we are today is an accumulation of circumstances, conditions, and things that we have built up over time. So now we redirect the attention. So first of all, if there's an issue in the relationship, because I feel like the relationship is together but still disconnected. We're not quite in sync. We're not on the same page. This makes sense to you, yes?
Exactly.
Okay. And your husband's birthday, please?
It's the 21st of October, 1980.
Okay. So he's been going through this internal upheaval within him. Like, I don't feel that he feels happy with himself. He's trying to up-level his game. So he's a little removed, because I don't feel that he's in a good place within himself. So you're right to sit and hold the vision of yourself and work on you. But what you can do to assist him in this recognizing who he is and this transformational process that he is working on doing is for you to hold the vision around him and use a violet ray of color. The violet ray is a transforming ray. It is an energy that transcends and transmutes lower vibrational experiences, karmic entanglements. It reverses and clears the energy of any obligations that are weighing in our energy, because sometimes we walk around with the story. And your husband seems to have had some challenges when he was younger in his childhood. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yes, it does, very much.
So he's carrying that with him. So with this violet ray of energy, seeing it kind of flying all around him, consuming everything that he's carrying with him in his energetic field, because he's carrying those little bits of story. And those stories are something that are weighing him down, yes? So what I say to you is that you send that energy of violet ray and you hold the vision of love around him, and he will figure it out, okay? When it comes to the finances, I encourage you to do the same with the financial situation, the picture, and the current condition, because this financial situation and current condition is an accumulation of some obligations and a couple of missteps where I feel like work or finances were interrupted in the home that you have. So in other words, something stopped, like you guys weren't working for a period of time, or there was an interruption in pay. And so now we're trying to get our feet back on the ground. This is true, yes?
Yes, for myself.
Yes, so I see that. So I feel that. So now let's talk about the healing. So the healing energy that is connected with you, that is so powerful, is there because that has been a part of your life for many lifetimes and is a part of this life. And now you're using that radiance and light to heal yourself first. And the talent that I see with you is, first of all, you're very good in the vision. Like, you see things beyond where they are. That's what's allowing you to shift the dynamic in the relationship. And that is what's allowing you to shift the dynamic all around you in the finances. So there's this energy that I see prevalent with you that is governed by Archangel Raphael. He's a healing angel. He will assist you. I feel like that you have those healing hands, that healing touch that is very important for your physical being, for you to use for yourself and for you to assist others. But I also see this visionary gift of some type of prophecy. So you have this ability to see beyond the moment of now. And that's a powerful gift because you can use that energy to shift people's energy and help them in the healing process. Yes, this makes sense?
Yes, yes, that does make sense.
And, you know, there's something that we have coming up soon. It'll be posted in the next couple of weeks, is my apprentice program. And in my apprentice program, we assist people on their spiritual journey. We assist you in having the opportunity to up-level your gifts, perfect them, and use them in day-to-day life. Because life keeps coming at us, yes? So we need to know how we can shift the energy in our lives and how we can be the commanding force of the authority of the source God inside of us and direct everything in front of us. So these are things that you can work through and work with to move forward. Now, Lucy, very important, they make me aware of, there's a woman connected to you who has passed. She's connected to you in the mother's energy field, but she feels in the grandmother. So I feel like mother's mother. Grandmother has passed, Lucy? Is that who this woman is, please?
Yes, but from my father's side only. My mother's side is still around me.
Okay. And this woman was very sharp, very wise, very strong, yes? Because this is the personality that she gives me? Okay, great. So it's on the father's side? Okay, great. Thank you for that clarity. She is very much with you and very supportive. And as I'm speaking of this and the shifting of the energy and embracing who you are and holding the vision, this is when this woman steps in. So I feel as if you make connection with her, if you conversate with her, even though she's on the other side, she is connected to you. I promise you, she is going to assist you in this experience, all right?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Very much love coming to you from the other side. And, you know, she makes me feel as if you were like a little peanut to her. Like you were just like a little gem to her. Yes? Did she have a nickname for you? But it's like, I don't know, there's just sweet little energy around her relationship with you. Yes?
Yes. Okay. We're very close. I really loved her.
Yes. Well, apparently, honey, she's sending you so much love from the other side. And she wants you to know you're not alone in this, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you.
So much,
Lucy,
Sarah.
how did you hear about the show, Lucy?
Well, I first went into your store, and then I attended quite a few of your classes, and I got interested in more and more of them. So,
wonderful!
This is how I heard from you. Yeah, and it's real. I really want to thank you for the work that you're doing. You know, helping us and guiding us and loving us and supporting us. It is so helpful. Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome, Lucy. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Hollywood, Florida. I've got Lisa on the line. Lisa, what's going on in Hollywood, Florida? How are you, my dear?
Very well. How are you? Thank you for your work. I agree with the last caller.
Oh,
You're
thank
awesome.
you. Thank you so much, so much. And how can we assist you? What shall we navigate with you?
My love life. I'm a mess in my love life.
What's love got to do with it? Oh, it's just a secondhand emotion. What's love? Okay, all right, I'm not going to say. You know what? It's about choices here, my dear. Okay, your love life is a mess. My spirit guides are like, honey, she got to up-level her game. Why are we recruiting? Yeah. We're recruiting down.
That's very true.
Very
true. And I have self-worth, and I've gotten a lot better than I used to be, but yeah, I give so much and always get less in return.
Okay,
so I'm trying not to give as much, but I don't want to change who I am either. I have a beautiful, loving heart.
And we don't want you to change, right? We don't want you to change.
Right.
We want you to view people not through the eyes that you want to see them in, but who they show themselves to be. And we want to continue that kindness and that love and that openness. And sometimes people need a little time to come along, but you're doing things because there's a wounded little girl inside of you that feels if she does more, does extra, she will be appreciated. And how could they ever leave me? Or how could they ever stop loving me? You see, so there's an early learned behavior of your having to be bigger than life or do extra to get noticed or the pat on the head. So this is a learned behavior that is being a knee-jerk reaction. When you find someone, you're like, oh, that's the one. He's cute. I like him. I like him. I like him. I like him. Okay. I'm going to bake him a cake. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do. And you go over and above. And then you make it so easy for him that, well, okay, I might as well stay here. The going's good while I'm here. And then he's like, well, I'm out. And you're like, what do you mean you're out? Like, what's going on? Or he goes out, he steps away, and then he comes back. Because, you know, people recognize the goodness in you, and they know they're supposed to love you. But they're loving you for what you can do for them, not for who you are. And you want someone who's going to love you for exceptionally who you are. And, you know, there's that song, I can't make you love me if you don't. I can't make your heart feel something it won't. So there's nothing you can do to convince someone. So even though you say to me, well, I'm not trying to convince them, there's an aspect inside of you, this little girl, who's overcompensating. So
Very true.
Doesn't mean we stop being nice. Doesn't mean we stop caring. Doesn't mean we stop cooking a meal for someone. It just means that you want someone who's a vibrational match. So repeat after me, Lisa. Are you ready? Because we're going to change this game right here, right now. And everyone else, it's time for them to bounce. Okay? So if they're in your energetic circle, boom, they're out. Out, done, finished. Because there's nothing vibrating at your frequency around you. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yes, there's two men in my life, and I don't think either one are meant to be with me.
Next. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. All right, we got to get them out. Because we want to clear, it's like musical chairs. If someone's sitting in the gosh darn chair, how's anyone else going to sit down?
Right.
Okay, are you ready? Take a breath.
Ready.
In the moment of now, repeat after me. In the moment of now.
In the moment of now.
I am in alignment.
I am in alignment.
With my divine self-love.
With my divine self-love.
And my divine love draws forth to me.
And my divine love draws forth to me.
An equal vibrational love match.
An equal vibrational love match.
And I am complete.
And I am complete.
Now, tomorrow morning, you walk out the door, and this is what you're going to say. I don't know how, I don't know where, I don't know when, universe, but today's the day true love is coming my way. I don't know where, I don't know when, I don't know how, universe, but today's the day true love is coming my way, and I am open and receptive, and I am receiving it now. You walk out the door with your best shoes, your best lipstick, your best hair, and you are going, girl. This is how we shift the energy. We feel it, we make it happen. All right? You are the director of your energy. And these people have been wonderful participants in your experience. You know, I'm not saying they're not okay guys, but they're not your guy. And they're mirroring and showing you what is not quite working within you so that you can make a shift. That's all it is. All right?
Yes, I agree 100%. Thank you so much. I love that. That's exactly what I needed. Keep up the beautiful work, and thank you so much.
You're welcome. Lisa, you can hear what I said to you back on Facebook. You can go to the Facebook feed of SarahSpiritual, like the page, follow the page, and you can hear that, and then you can write down so you have a script for yourself. And Lisa, one final question. How did you hear about the show?
From the WNN, from Freddie, the producer, AMP2 TV.
Oh, great. Well, thank AMP2 TV producer, because that Mr. Freddie sure gets around. And we want to thank you so much. All right, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470 is the number to get you right here to WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. We'd love to talk to you, but wait. We got some people on Facebook, and we've got to know what's going on. Let me see what we got going on in Facebook. Gina R. May. On my way to an interview, what do I see? I spy with my SarahSpiritual eye that it is definitely a time for change. And you've done a lot of reflection, Gina R. May, that you are supposed to be in a different dynamic for work. And I'm feeling that there's a shift and a change, and I'm feeling a new job for you by September 10th. That's the timeline that they're giving me. So we're going to send you good Good vibrations for your wonderful interview, Gina R. May. Thank you so much for tuning in and following us on Facebook on the way to the interview. Spirit and I are going to be sitting right next to you in that interview. They better not give you a hard time. Have a great interview, Regina. Bye. And let's go to another Facebook question. Let's see what we've got on. Anahara, thank you. July 1986, wealth and health, please. I'm aware. Okay, she's got a lot of inflammation in her body. Physical body is out of alignment. You know what, Anahara, you would probably benefit from some of that aloe powder that Ray Crowley was talking about earlier in the show. So be sure to look up Ray Crowley and place an order for that wonderful aloe powder. I'm sure it's going to make a big difference in your physical body. I do feel that your foods have not been so great. There's a lot of processed energy and toxins in the body. You may want to work with someone for a spiritual cleanse and a dietary cleanse. They're kind of telling me that you're taking on a lot of energy, a lot of emotions, and a lot of spiritual weight is all around you. So time to lighten up and loosen up, and let's see if we can get everything moving. I do feel that you may want to check something with the pressure, the blood pressure as well. That seems a little bit out of whack for your age, Anahara, too. So let's make sure that that pulse and everything is working well. I'm seeing wonderful health coming for you, but you've got a little bit of due diligence and work to do to fix this situation. Thank you, Anahara, for your Facebook question, and thank you so much. I know you joined us on our big Sunday feed, so I thank you for that. Let's go to Facebook again. I want to do some more questions on Facebook. I just love talking to Facebook. And if you're joining us here on WWNN and want to talk, 888-565-1470. The lines are full. Don't give up. Just keep trying. All right. We've got Becky Garcia. Becky lost her son a few months ago, and I'm sorry for that loss. Let me tell you, Becky, that there's this energy of your son, very sharp, very to the point. He was an emotional kind of boy. He was very connected. And I feel like this passing was very sudden and unexpected, Becky. And so I know that he has visited you in the energetic field. I feel as if he's tried to come through in a dream. And I know that he's very much with you. And a matter of fact, Becky, I have a song that I'd like to play for you. You know, when I sit with spirits sometimes, they put together some gifts of music. And so, Becky, I do hope you're still with us on the Facebook feed. Give us a shout out on Facebook, Becky Garcia. Let me know, because I can promise you that your son is an angel on your shoulder, and he is with you. And the other night I was thinking about how I wished, my dad was still here, and my parents and my grandparents and my spiritual teacher, Bill, who I talked about earlier. And sometimes it's difficult. And I've sat across with a lot of women just like you, Becky, whose sons are not here with us any longer, and it's often very sad. But I know that in the energetic field, even though we don't physically see them, they are most certainly with us. So we're going to play An Angel on My Shoulder, and so we'll have Dan cue up that song for me, and we're going to play that, and I'm going to dedicate this to you, Becky Garcia, for you and the loss of your son, and anyone who's lost someone who's very, very near to them. And we're going to take a listen to this wonderful gift that Spirit instantly gave me the other night at my piano. So take a listen, everyone.
There's an angel on my shoulder, looking out. An angel that whispers to me, and I know it's you. Oh, I wish you would be right here with me. There's an angel that leads the way and brightens up my It's not what you want me to do. So please be the angel on my shoulder. Take me to a better place. Let me feel the love from wherever you are. It seems so far, but I'm okay, because I know today I've got an angel on my shoulder. And I know it's you on my shoulder.
Yes, indeed. We do all have an angel or two on our shoulder. So if you're out there and someone you love is no longer with us, I dedicate that to all of you. In the reflection of the many that I have known who are on the other side, I know they send us much love and great guidance. And for those that we wish were still here, or we don't have an explanation as to why they are not, we have to trust that there's a plan bigger than what we can understand, and know that no matter what, they're always with us. We're going to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. I'm going to go to Pompano. I've got Isabel on the line. Isabel, how are you tonight?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Isabel. And how can I assist you tonight? What's going on?
I have a boyfriend. His name is Richard. Okay. And I want to know if he's being honest.
Oh, we're going to go there, huh? Okay, what is Mr. Richard's birthday?
April 15, 1989.
Okay. So the first thing that I'm made aware of, Isabel, is that you've asked him this already, yes? You've had this conversation with him?
About when?
You've asked him if he's being honest with you before, yes? You've asked him this question, yes.
Uh-huh.
And he said yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. But Miss Isabel, something doesn't add up for you, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I get the sense that you're feeling insecure in this relationship as well, is that true? You're not feeling like, why would he be with me? Why can he stay with me? I feel there's an insecurity. And even though you're not understanding this directly, because you're not realizing you're doing it, there's a push-pull that's going on here. It's like you pull him to you, you're like, you're mine, we're together. But then there's this energy of, but you're going to leave. I know you're going to leave. I think you're going to leave. And so there's a push, and you're pushing him away. So it's in a way you're sabotaging what's here. All right? What I see is someone who's very, very, very in tune with you. And when the two of you together, it's electric boogie woogie, yes? It's a chemical combustion of energy and passion and love and connectivity. But what you're worrying about is the future. And honey, all you have is the moment of now. I see someone who is not settled in his life. He doesn't really know what's next for him. Highly intelligent. He's got strong energy, strong personality. Sometimes you guys go at it. I mean, your personalities can clash. But I see someone who is really doing his best to be fully connected in this experience. But he's not sure where he's going to be. And I even feel like sometimes he considers leaving Florida. Does that make sense to you?
He told me that he wants to move in with me.
Okay. But I see someone who one day does not know if he wants to live in Florida, okay? So I tell you that because that's what I see in his energy, all right? Now, I'm saying to you, don't complicate this with questions.
Okay.
All right? In this moment of now, he's giving you all he can. His life is not settled. There's a lot to unfold, and we cannot predict the future for this gentleman because he hasn't made all of his choices. But at this moment, I'm feeling like you're creating more of a rift than there really is between the two of you. Okay. All right. So just be in this experience and live in the moment of now. All right?
Okay.
All right, Isabel. Thank you so much for calling. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
Let's take a minute and go to Facebook. I know we're building up some questions on Facebook, and I sure hope you like that song on Facebook. Love to hear some feedback. And let's see, we've got Carrie Luciano. Let's see, I will be a grandmother next year. Everything will be okay. Yes, indeed. She's been praying for this baby for 7 years. Well, Carrie, thank goodness you were praying, because that often helps. I do see that everything will be fine. I am seeing here, you know what, you were praying for that baby, but I also see that there's another baby coming as well. So after this baby, there's another baby. So you're going to be a double grandmother from this connection here, Carrie. I do feel there's going to be a strong relationship between you and this baby, and it's going to be a blessed, healthy baby. Thank you, Carrie, for this Facebook question. Let's go take another question from Facebook. Love talking to everyone on Facebook. Who else do we have here? Chris Beery. Yes, Paul Sloan is my right side neck fully discovered is a gift to learn from spirituality. All right. You know, what I see here is it is the ability for you, Chris, for you to separate yourself from any physical discomfort and connection. It's the ability for you to be stronger than an experience, and for you to trust your ability of healing and your power within, the God presence within, Chris. So this is a spiritual learning gift and experience for you, and there's a lot of expansion that's to come for you. You are most certainly meant to close out a wonderful chapter this year. 2018 closes a lot of doors so that you can begin to open some new ones. We're winding down a series of experiences for the past 9 years, and 2019, all doors open, Chris, and you are going to make a lot of progress. And I see advancement in spirituality, and I see something business-wise coming to you as well. So if you're entertaining the thought of a business or some new location for work, this is going to be a great time for you to make this change. Thank you, Chris, for your Facebook question and following the Facebook feed. We welcome your calls, everyone, at 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to continue to go to the phone lines. We've got a call in Maine. We've got a call in Port St. Lucie. We've got a call in Broward County. We have calls all across the nation. It's been such an interesting night tonight, and I want to especially thank Ray Crawley for showing up here and talking all about his wonderful healing. Be sure to visit raycrawley.com. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me?
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrawley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
How would your life change if you felt good about your body? Health and wellness expert Laura Harris has transformed herself and can guide you on your journey of emotional and physical transformation. Call Laura at 518-225-2302 for your free consultation and begin your transformation to a fit, healthy body. Using the latest wellness techniques, healthy lifestyle choices, and exercises, Laura Harris will have you beaming with confidence. For healthy healing breakthroughs, call Laura Harris at 518-225-2302. It's your time to feel and look good. Pyridine has imagined a new reality, created in science to balance your health and energy. Founded in 1975 by NASA physicist Dr. Fred Bell, Pyridine offers a line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and vitamins. Call 623-295-9224. Pyridine's beautiful energetic jewelry rejuvenates the body and transforms energy, reducing stress. Order your life-changing receptor at pyridine.com. That's PYRADYNE.com. Plant juice oils are created for women by two women with a passion for holistic health to help women live a more balanced life. If you're experiencing symptoms from menopause or breast cancer treatment, get relief with plant juice oils. A roller essential oil blend plus CBD. Call 212-799-3780 or visit plantjuiceoils.com. Cool down with our summer special chill out cooling spray and get 20% off with the code July 4. Visit plantjuiceoils.com or call 212-799-3780. Plant Juice Oils, we got you.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Yes, indeed. Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking with you, all of you, and connecting all across the nation. And I welcome your calls at 888-565-1470. If you're just joining us, listening to us here on WWNN or 1100 AM in Atlanta, and maybe you're listening to us on iHeart Radio or the TuneIn app. Perhaps you're watching me live on Facebook. Maybe you're watching me live on Periscope. Did you know you could see me on SarahSpiritual.com? Well, follow me. Follow the yellow brick road, because tonight we are dealing with adversity. And no, I don't see any flying monkeys in our future. But I do know we've all had our share of adversity. And we're learning how to up level and take those obstacles and really make them into an opportunity for success. So I welcome your phone calls, 888-565-1470. I welcome you to share the page on Facebook, Sarah Spiritual. Do you know someone going through and experience something that's very disturbing to them? Maybe they have a problem, they need some guidance in how to solve that problem or handle the situation. Be sure to send them to SarahSpiritual.com. Send them to my Sarah Spiritual Facebook page. I would love to assist them. And we are welcoming your phone calls, and I've got to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go up, all the way up. I've got to go to Maine. I've got to talk to Jasmine. Jasmine is in Maine. Jasmine, how's the lobster in Maine?
Oh, it's good.
Good.
Always good.
Always good. Yes, you'll have to bring me some when you come back down.
I will.
Great. And how can I...
come up.
Yes, we keep talking about that. So, Jasmine, how can I assist you with this?
I'm just wondering if I will be able to get out of Maine and back to Florida, and how can I manifest the money to do that?
You will be able to get back here. That isn't the right energy for you any longer, yes? And I understand that there's some things that are going on that might make it a little problematic, or so you perceive, but I want you to see the energy shifting in your favor so that you can make this happen. I don't even feel that the other people associated with this really want to stay in Maine either, okay? There's much more happening here. So even if collectively you make a decision to both relocate in your own fashion, in your own way, in your own place, you see, we might be able to bury the hatchet a little bit. So it's first to pray for peace and inner peace for both parties. And it's also to pray for the abundance to come. Now, I feel if you use your gifts, you will be able to generate enough revenue to come to South Florida and begin again.
Okay.
All right? So it will be there. Use the gifts
and the soon, like in the next before
Christmas.
It gets cold.
Ideally, yes. Ideally. And is there a date? Is there an official date of a conversation that has to happen with an audience or a judge or something? Yes.
Yeah, on the 16th, which is before a Mercury retrograde. So I'm worried.
Okay, it's a planet. And, it's a good time to end things and shift things, too, and break free of things. So let's not just look at it as, oh, my God, no one's going to side with me. My words are going to get crisscrossed. See the energy. Right. See yourself as a commanding energy and everything around you for the highest good, okay?
Okay.
All right. And you're going to speak your truth, and you've got plenty to back up your truth, and we're going to let an impartial party decide what happens next, yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Trust this process, my dear, and we will be holding that energy in support for you, and ideally you will be back down here in the next couple of months, all right?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jasmine, for following the show.
Love you.
Love you too. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye.
888-565-1470. Jasmine, when I first opened my center back in 2006, Jasmine was one of my original customers back in the day. So we have navigated so many things together and so many changes in her life, and even to the point where we predicted exactly who she was going to marry. So it's always fun to see life unfold and see everything to come together and help us navigate some of the things that go on in our life. So I thank you all for sharing your life and your experience with me here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I thank you so much for following us on Facebook and following our work at the center, at the Expedito Enlightenment Center here in West Palm Beach, and using some of the products that I have and taking my classes. It's always so great to have you connect with us. And speaking of classes, we have a class coming up, How to Spiritually Cleanse and Keep Your Energy Protected. It's, a spiritual person's survival guide for being in the world. So visit SarahSpiritual.com. The cost is only $25. We give you so many skills and tips and techniques to do to keep your energy feeling light and fresh so that you can navigate life and have everything fall into place perfectly. So let's visit SarahSpiritual.com. I would love to have you take one of my classes, and we are available online. So if you're not local to sunny South Florida, that's not a problem. It's not an obstacle. We have technology, and technology allows us to be connected just like we are here on Facebook. We have an opportunity to connect with all of you. So thank you so much for following the work. Let's go to Facebook and see what we have on Facebook before we go back to our phone lines at 888-565-1470, because I know I've got some calls to take. Well, we were able to talk to Chris already, so let's see who else we've got on our wonderful Facebook feed. Betty Jasso. Betty Jasso says she's a Zumba instructor and she wants to do for free for people who can't afford to go to the gym, and also low Zumba for the different and the disabled. But she's kind of scared of failure, and do the angels have anything for her? Well, Betty Jasso, there's no such thing as failure. Things that we feel have not worked well for us are often an opportunity for us to grow so that we can find a better way. Don't look at anything as a failure. And there's a lot of famous and wealthy people out there in the world who would say they failed many times. Matter of fact, Betty Jasso, my singing that you hear live on this show? Guess what? When I started singing, I was told I couldn't sing. I was actually off pitch. But you know what? It could have been viewed as a failure, could have been viewed as a setback. I could have taken it personally, but there was a knowing inside of me, like you know that you have your Zumba and you are meant to be of assistance to other people. There was a knowing inside of me that said, heck, I can sing. I'll show you. And I found a way and made a way. So Betty Jasso, whatever comes your way, know that you're doing this to be of service to those who need assistance, and the universe is fully going to support you, as will your angels. Thank you, Betty Jasso, for your Facebook question and following the show. We're going to go back to Facebook and take another question before we go right back to the phone lines. 888-565-1470. Irene Garcia. Anything for me from the angels? 623. First of all, Irene, the first thing I'm made aware of is that this is a time of family, connection, and people. Building strong connections with people, almost community. This year, community is very, very important for you, Irene. And as you filter in the good of the community and you release that which no longer serves your flow of your life, you're going to find a fabulous opportunity to build something. I feel like, Irene Garcia, you have this wonderful gift of helping people and making them feel special. And I feel through friendship and connections and community, you're going to be of service to other people. Thank you, Irene Garcia, for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more Facebook question before we go back to the phone lines. Let's see who we've got right here on Facebook. Miriam, she wants to know about finances and future plans. Miriam, I feel like the past 7 months have been very problematic in the finances, and it's like you're pushing through a wall and the wall's not budging. Miriam, could you please go around the wall, please? Go around through the side. I see a new opportunity, new work, new opportunity to generate additional money and revenue. Miriam, trust that process. Look for something else. Look for something that's going to offer you more rewards. And I feel like there's a study that you have to do to assist you in earning more income. So if you're considering going back to school, getting a certification, taking a class of some sort, I feel like this would be a very beneficial thing for you to do, Miriam. And your future plans, well, you are definitely on the right track. And this 2018 year is closing up a wonderful cycle for you. And 2019 opens the door of so many promises of abundance and love and connectivity that it's going to be a great year. So let's get some things in order at the end of this 2018 year, Miriam, because 2019, you're off like a rocket. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Jillian. And Miss Jillian, well, she is in Port St. Lucie. Jillian, how are you tonight?
I'm great. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Jillian. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
Awesome. Well, I wanted to ask you, how can I keep encouraged at work? Like staying positive, because sometimes the positivity, sometimes I feel like it just goes away, and I'd be trying so hard to stay positive and uplift myself. And I try to be friendly with my other coworkers, but I feel like I come off friendly, but I'm really a friendly person.
Well, I feel like, Jillian, you're feeling insecure in the group of people that you're in, and that feeling is becoming the dominant feeling instead of the joy of having the opportunity to practice and do what you love. So to focus your attention more on, I am doing the work that I love. I'm doing the work that I went to school for. I'm doing the work that I'm just getting started in. And if I'm just getting started, I'm going to make some mistakes, and I've got to learn through this experience. And through the series of experiences that I have, I'm going to get better. And the more I learn, the more confident I become. So that this is my little incubator where I'm growing to be the best possible person at work that I can be, and building experience blocks so that I can rise to the next level. I'm also feeling that this job is temporary, not because they're getting rid of you. Do not panic on me. What I see is that there's another job coming for you. I feel it might be a little more conducive to your personality. And, this place is a temporary spot because it's a learning grounds, and there will be another job opportunity. Now, do I have a timeline? I'm saying that out loud as I'm asking Spirit, we got a timeline for Miss Jillian here, because she's feeling a little uncomfortable. And Spirit's saying, you know what, as we're getting ready to close the year, I'm going to take you out, spinning you towards November. There may be a different job opportunity presenting itself, and you might want to consider that. Now, in order to make a change, because change is scary, Jillian, we need to have confidence. And last night I was talking to someone, and we were talking about confidence and having confidence to have our voice and believe in ourselves. And I was reminded of the play The Sound of Music. That's the one where Julie Andrews is running around saying, "The hills are alive with the sound of music." So she sings that song. But there's another song that's so powerful, Jillian, that I want you to hear this, and I want you to remember this to say in your mind, okay? It goes like this. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up and say, I have confidence in sunshine. And you go on and sing. And you sing in your head, I have confidence. I have confidence. I am good at what I do. I believe in me. I believe that I went to school for my passion and I'm finding my niche, my nuance, my aspect of my career that I'm just gonna love. You're not in the right little spot just yet. You're working through some kinks, Jillian. Be kind to yourself, my dear. Be kind. And I say this to you and everyone listening who's going through a rough spot and learning something new or learning to assert themselves in an area that's, well, new territory. Does this make sense to you, Miss Jillian?
Yes.
Are you going to hear me singing in your head tomorrow? I have confidence in sunshine. SarahSpiritual singing in my head. I can't get the girl out of my head. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. That's how you do it, honey. You gotta have fun with this. Because otherwise, life just gets so serious, I might as well put my muckety-muck boots on and let's go. All right? But I got my really cool high heels on today. I'm feeling it and I'm with it. Let's go. Dress up, confidence hat on, and do it. And you know what? If you're not jiving with those personalities, and a lot of people experience this in work, Jillian, it's okay. It'll pass.
Okay.
All right, my dear?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome so much, Jillian. I'm glad I made you laugh, and I'll be singing to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Great, bye-bye.
You know, it's rough for all of us when the adversity is coming from within, because what are we going to do, run from ourselves? Sometimes we all can be our own worst enemy and sabotage ourselves. And sometimes we have to sit ourselves down and say, okay, listen up, little one. Yes, you looking in the mirror right back at me. We can do this. We can breathe. We're going to put on our big girl panties or our big boy pants, and we're going to step into the energy of unknown and trust that we're fully supported, because we can do this. We've got to trust, and most of all, learn to trust ourselves. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I am welcoming your calls at 888-565-1470. And I love my Facebook questions. Keep my Facebook questions going and share the page and call up your friends and tell them, hey, we're popping on over to WVNJ in just a few minutes. And we're going to be heard live in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. So tell everyone, join the conversation at 888-565-1470. But right now, I've got to go to Erica. And Erica, she's in Broward. Erica, how are you tonight?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great, Erica. And you know what, Erica? Just the other night, your birthday came up, 217. Not last night, the night before. It's a very good number, so you might want to learn to follow that number and play it, because it came up. I didn't get to talk to you before then, otherwise I would have told you play the number. But Erica, how are you, and how can I assist you tonight?
Yes, I had a question.
Yes.
I wanted to know if anything new with my love life, and if anything, the spirit see anything in my future with my love life.
New with the love life. So I'm feeling the energy of someone around your energetic circle, because I feel like is there someone you were with and then we kind of separated and then we kind of got back together? Does that make any sense to you? Okay. Oh, goodness. So they're kind of sort of back, and we're kind of not sure whether it's kind of sort of going to work. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of sort of the same person they were when you kicked them out the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think we answered your question right there, right? But what I say to you is this. The relationship is not you're not a match right now, okay? I don't feel like this person is settled within themselves. They seem to be running all over the place. Does this make sense? And you're very solid and steady, and they seem a little, I don't know, wishy-washy. And you're like, come on, are you in or are you out? And they're like, I don't know, but I'm going to say I am because I don't really want to lose you, but I don't really know what I'm doing. And for you, that's creating some angst, Erica. But if you ask what's coming for you, you know, you're going to navigate this experience. I know you both are not ready to let go of each other yet. So just trust and be open and honest and experience with each other. And then, Erica, depending on what you free will choose, there is another partner coming in the very near future, coming into the very beginning of 2019. So trust that. And if you're still with this person at that time, that doesn't mean you miss an opportunity for another love. It just means you're not ready to let go. All right?
Okay.
I trust I've been of
Is it going to
service
be
to you.
like somebody I know, or is it going to be somebody I don't?
Honey, someone new to the block. That's what I'm seeing. New person. All right? But you've got it. You're in this experience now. So go ahead and trust this experience. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Erica, for calling. How did you hear about the show?
A friend.
Okay. Well, thank your friends. All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right. God bless you. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and we're going to pop on over to WVNJ, heard live in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, heard on 1160 AM. And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and Atlanta on 1100 AM. Well, we're going to bid you farewell live, but I hope you continue to follow us on iHeart Radio and the TuneIn app, and pop on to Facebook. I want to thank you so much for listening. Stay with us, everyone. We've got more calls at 888-565-1470. Don't go away. I'm going to be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me. There's a
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Get it straight from the expert's mouth on Ask the Experts with host Steve O. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-LIST 412-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
The following message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Natural disasters can be unexpected and devastating to your home or property. If your home or property is damaged and needs repairs, it's important to use only Florida licensed contractors. Remember to check their references, get everything in writing, and don't pay up front. To verify your contractors are licensed, contact the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation online at myfloridalicense.com. That's myfloridalicense.com.
Plant juice oils are created for women by two women with a passion for holistic health to help women live a more balanced life. If you're experiencing symptoms from menopause or breast cancer treatment, get relief with plant juice oils. A roller essential oil blend plus CBD. Call 212-799-3780 or visit plantjuiceoils.com. Cool down with our summer special chill out cooling spray and get 20% off with the code July 4. Visit plantjuiceoils.com or call 212-799-3780. Plant Juice Oils, we got you.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone. And never miss a Talk 1470 minute.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, we are open to love here, and we are live on WVNJ, and we are broadcasting from sunny South Florida from WWNN, 1470 AM and 1100 AM. In Atlanta, we said goodbye to just moments ago, and WVNJ, thank you so much for joining us on 1160 AM. We are so excited to have you here as part of our Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are answering questions all across the nation, and tonight, we're talking about adversity, how we can take adversity and shift it to our victory. And if you're navigating something in life that is a little uncomfortable, perhaps a bit problematic, then we'd love to assist you and answer your question at 888-565-1470. And we are live on Facebook. Everyone's watching us on Facebook. So good to see everyone on Facebook and leaving messages in the feed that we are answering on Facebook. We are live on Periscope. You can learn more about me and the show, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, at SarahSpiritual.com, and you can even view the show at SarahSpiritual.com. But for now, I've got some callers on hold at 888-565-1470, and I've got to go back to the phone lines. We've been on air from 5 to 8, and we've been talking for the past 2 hours, so it's so good that you could join us here, WVNJ. We are going to take a call from someone in New York, and we've got Kamini on the line, and Kamini is calling us from New York. Kamini, how are you tonight?
I'm okay. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Kamini. And how can we assist you and navigate life? And what circumstance or condition has you a little bit out of sorts?
Oh, it's my new job, and I wanted to know if Spirit had any lucky numbers for me to play, because financially it's hard, and I'm working at this place, and I don't like it. I just want to leave. I literally just started like less than a week, and I already want to leave. Like, I've never been at a job like this before, and it's, I don't know what the spirits have to say about that.
It's a lot of personalities, a lot of issues. They don't seem very organized, yes, and I don't feel like you're getting the training or the guidance that you need to even do your job properly. Is that correct?
That is correct, and I'm trying to do it as properly, like as to the book as I can, but then sometimes the manager will intervene and then override something, and then I don't like it because it's like, it's just not right. Like, so I just feel like, should I just leave? Is that the best advice that Spirit wants to give me? But financially, I need it. That's why I'm trying to think it through.
Breathe. You're coming from a place of fear. Okay. Well, matter of fact, we were just having this conversation a few minutes ago. We were talking about fear, and sometimes when people are in a state of fear or panic, we don't make the right choices, right? We just panic, we run, we freak. It's not time for you to leave, all right? You're kind of fitting in. I know you want to leave, and I hear that, and the universe knows you want to leave. But in the moment of now, the best way to experience this, knowing that financially there is an energy that requires more finances. Yes, so we have some needs, some energy that requires more finances. So what we want to do is we want to have the energy to have what we need in life. So we are going to stay in this job and stay in the energy of gratitude and ask the universe to open up another opportunity. Begin to send out your resume. Come from a place of power, Kamini. Don't come from a place of like fear. I got to get out. Oh my God, there's a problem. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because then the next choice you make is not going to be any better than the experience you're in. Because you'll be taking all that energy and you'll recreate and attract a similar experience.
Okay.
And that's not what you want to create, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You want something that is more, kind, friendly, little more easygoing energy, organized, perhaps more money. I mean, think of what you want and write it down, Kamini, because it would be so powerful. We have a new moon that'll be coming up shortly. And if you write down, this is the energy of the experience that I want. And I want a job that pays me X amount of dollars. I want an organized, clean, soft, friendly environment. And there'll always be personality, so we can, always anticipate there might be a rough moment here and there because it's a group of people together. But decide what you want and see yourself in a job just like that and visualize that and feel the feeling of what it feels like to go to work and go, yay, I like my job. You might prefer to stay home in bed. You might prefer to not have to work. But if we're going to work, we want to find some enjoyment. I love what I do, right? So you want to find the enjoyment in what you do. And there are aspects of what you do that you do like. You just don't like the environment. So focus on managing that environment and being the governing energy around everything so that you override, to use the manager's terms, okay? We're going to override the manager energetically and not allow it to bother you. If she wants to override, well, guess what? That is why, sugar honey, she is the manager. So let her be the manager, okay? We don't have to worry about her. Do the
Does
job,
Spirit-
show up. Yes.
Does Spirit see a time frame? I know it's going to take time, but does you see a time frame for like when I, try to do this and I put out my resume of how long he thinks I'll be at this position?
Okay. Well, you have all weekend. You can write up a new resume and start sending it out, right? So I'm going to I'm like, guys, she are not going to like this answer. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Deep cleansing breath.
Okay.
All right. You can be out of there by October 1st. What?
Really?
Yes. Get
oh
going.
My God. That's
All
why
right.
I called you, Sarah. You always give me some sort of hope.
All right. October 1st. So what are we looking at? Less than 2 months.
Yeah,
Get the resume out. Call a headhunter. Go to a recruiting office. I don't know. Find someone. Go to LinkedIn. Do some networking. Go to a job fair on the weekends somewhere. You're in New York. You're in upstate New York. There's job fairs at different hotels and things. Go. You never know what you'll find.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. So that's all I wanted to know, because I was just afraid of, like, them doing anything and it falls on me, like, legally, because whatever they do, I don't like, and I don't want anything to backfire to me, to say that, I was
paper
there.
trail. Paper trail, document what you do. Paper trail, document. Paper trail, document. Manager comes in, overrides, paper trail, document, okay? That's all you can do, honey. That's all you can do.
I will do that from now on. And there's no numbers that I can play in the meantime to help me out a little bit more?
Let me see here.
Because every time I try to play the louder or something, I'm so close to it, but then I miss it. And then it always adds up to 8, the number 8. I don't know, receive
Well, interesting, because today's 8/8/18, so this is the Lionsgate energy today, so it's a very powerful day. You know what I would say to you is, okay, there are 2 numbers that mean money, and since you're looking for money, and this is a universal energy, so I'm going to give it to you. But anyone listening, you can play in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, wherever we've got the cash 3 or pick 3, play 467, because I just saw that number on my way to the station today, 467 and 765, and both of them mean money, okay?
467 and
765.
Okay,
So give that a whirl, all right?
I will.
I like money, lots and lots of money, right? So, Kamini, thank you so much for listening to the show in New York and following us. I greatly appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, broadcasting live from sunny South Florida on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are going right back to the phone lines. I've got a call in Miami. We went from New York and we're going to go right down to Miami. And I've got Ali on the line. Ali, how are you tonight?
How are you?
I'm doing great, Ali. And how can we assist you tonight?
I just had a couple questions for Spirit. It's regards my career, my job right now. There's some negativity going on with my job currently, and I just wanted to know if it was time to call it quits and find something else, linger on and see what happens. Just kind of, where do I go from that?
Okay. Well, this is a year of expansion. So this is the year that you kind of trip the life fantastic and you do something different and you make changes. And these changes really start to take effect for you in 2019. You're winding down this amazing cycle of energy for you. And I feel that when 2020 shows up, you're doing something different than what you're doing. Now, how far you allow the uncomfortability and the circumstances and the people, lots of people. Oh, annoying, yes?
Yes.
Yes, and political. It seems very political, yes?
Yes.
Oh, that's a difficult place to be, yes?
Yeah, right now it's going through some legalities and stuff like that, and that's where we're at.
Yes.
I feel like I'm being blamed for something that it's not my fault.
I understand. And you know what? I'll say to you the same thing I said to the caller before. Document, yes? And, they haven't done everything above board. And there's a lot of people in there that are not following the letters, like the ABC steps of what we need to do. So all you can do is do what you do, all right? And is it time to leave? what you want to do is be there long enough to be sure that whatever you have done, and hear what I'm going to tell you, because this is how Spirit shows it to me. So, Ali, whatever you have done that is yours and belongs to you, that it is fully documented and that no one can go in and alter it. Okay? And
this is very true.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to continue so that you can continue to have your name and your reputation in this industry, highly regulated industry, I might add, and one that's being monitored very much in recent times. I'm correct, yes? Okay.
Yes.
Something that's a very popular up and coming, but people don't toe the line properly, yes?
Yes.
So what I say to you is this: make sure that everything that you've done is noted, marked, and protected. This way, when you do leave, you leave knowing that you have all your parameters in place so that you protect like a license or whatever you're holding. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I don't know you, but I just know what Spirit's telling me, okay?
Yes.
So you want to protect, you want to protect what's yours, because your reputation, your license is all you have to hang your hat on.
Yes.
Okay? Once you do that and you feel like you have everything in place, even if they try to point a finger after you're gone, you've got it. You're not in a place to do that. So now go in the back end and make sure that everything you have is as documented as possible. And if I were you, I would make sure that you have, I don't know how you do this legally, but a separate copy so that you know what your truth is.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
It's uncomfortable, so it's not time to leave yet. But coming into the end of this year into next year, I would say you're out of there. All right. In 2020, you're definitely, I actually feel that you're ready for a new industry, a different opportunity. Does this make sense to you?
It does make sense to me. I want to ask you two things, and then you tell me from what you're looking at. One thing I was thinking of within the same company, probably moving to another position, the same role, just another position dealing with different type of people in this place, or should I pursue what I was presented by a friend of mine probably last week? Mm-hmm. And it's a totally different industry, nothing to do with the license that I have now, nothing to do with anything that I've learned in the past or practice in the last years. But he did present this to me, and I think it's a good opportunity. I don't know if I fit that type of position, if I fit that.
All right. Well, it is a good opportunity. But remember what I said when I first came on, before you went into this. I said, I see you doing something completely different.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So that is there for you. And, sometimes I say things to people and we're kind of like, how does that work? What does that look like? I see it. But people have said that when we just wait and we don't rush and we're not reactive, and it's human nature, honey, you're like, shoot, I am out of here. This is totally messed up. But now's not the time to do that.
Right now, no. I understand that. I understand where you're coming from.
And so in this energy, what you do is you begin to see yourself in a new position. And I feel if you stay in the same organization, that's not the company to stay in. If you want to stay in the same field, step away from that, because the leaks in the ethical behavior, and it's got a lot of holes, there's not even enough thumbs to fill those holes so the dam doesn't break. You don't want to be there.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right. Ali, how did you hear about the show? How did you hear?
I've had a reading with you before, and I've had a couple of friends who've had to as well. So I do listen to your show. I just felt that this is the time for me to speak to you again and get that insight.
Wonderful. Well, Ali, thank you so much for following the show and coming to see me for a session.
I love your show.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're taking phone calls all across the nation. We've got calls in Houston and Boca. But before I go back to the phone lines and jump into Houston, I want to see what's popping up on Facebook. I'm sure we've got some questions piling up on Facebook. Let's see who we've got here. Joe Thorne, any messages seeking the whereabouts of her father, father's will? Joe, I feel like there is or was a will. I know there was something placed together for your sister's father's will, but something makes me feel like it either got hidden so well that it got lost or misplaced, or somebody has taken it and hidden it so that it can't be found, maybe even destroyed it. I feel like there's someone connected to your sister and this will that has a vested interest in this truth of the will not coming out. Seems a little convoluted and complicated, Joe, but tell your sister to really find a way to look in some other places, but I feel like she's being prevented from going where she may be able to stumble upon that will. So, Joe, good luck to your sister. I know it's a little complicated. There was a will. I see that in my vision, but I just can't tell you where it is. Feel like there's some little story associated with that. Thank you so much, Joe Thorne, for your Facebook question. Let's go to Facebook and take another question. And let's see, we have Tracy Simple. Do I have any messages for her new office location for hypnosis business? You know, Tracy, I do feel that you are ready and set for your hypnosis business. A new location is very important. In the Facebook feed, leave me the number of the office building so that I can kind of figure out if it's just the right fit. But I know that this is the right time for you to be making a move. I know that there's a lot going on outside the window of your current office, and you really need to step away from that and really create the energy to support a healthy hypnosis business. And I know you're going to prosper greatly at the end of this 2018 year. Thank you so much, Tracy, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute, everyone, to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, WVNJ, we are welcoming you and your calls at 888-565-1470. And when I come back, I've got to pop on over to Houston. No offense, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, but I got to go on to Texas and see what's going on down in the deep heart of Texas. And then we're going to see what's going on in New York. Come on, it's a heck of a town, and I'm in a New York state of mind. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. Continue listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I'm going to be right back.
Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the vibrational essence of a woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. How would your life change if you felt good about your body? Health and wellness expert Laura Harris has transformed herself and can guide you on your journey of emotional and physical transformation. Call Laura at 518-225-2302 for your free consultation and begin your transformation to a fit, healthy body. Using the latest wellness techniques, healthy lifestyle choices, and exercises, Laura Harris will have you beaming with confidence. For healthy healing breakthroughs, call Laura Harris at 518-225-2302. It's your time to feel and look good. Pyridine has imagined a new reality, created in science to balance your health and energy. Founded in 1975 by NASA physicist Dr. Fred Bell, Pyridine offers a line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and vitamins. Call 623-295-9224. Pyridine's beautiful energetic jewelry rejuvenates the body and transforms energy, reducing stress. Order your life-changing receptor at pyridine.com. That's PYRADYNE.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, live on WVNJ and on live on WWNN, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We are being broadcasted out of sunny South Florida as the sun is getting ready to set here. We are tuning into New York, and we are answering your questions. And if you'd like to learn more about me, Sarah Spiritual, go to SarahSpiritual.com and learn more about the work that I do and the classes that I teach. We can teach all across the world. We have students who stream online and visit us at my center, the Expedito Enlightenment Center. So if you're ever visiting West Palm Beach, I'd love to have you feel the energy of the Expedito Enlightenment Center, where I conduct spiritual sessions with people one-on-one. We do group sessions. We do classes. We connect to loved ones on the other side. And we also have healing services, as well as a full line of spiritual products to assist you with your spiritual journey, most of which I hand blend. I have a whole line of spiritual products that shift energy, a spray, a bath, an oil. We have incense. We have so many wonderful products. Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, online, and come visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I'm going to go right back to the phone lines, and if you'd like to join us, we've got plenty of time. I'd love to answer your question at 888-565-1470. And we're going to go to Houston. Yes, deep in the heart of Texas. I've got to go connect with someone named Gina and see what's going on with Gina in Houston. Gina, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm awesome. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
Thank you. Good to connect with you, Gina. And how can I assist you?
Well, I had an interview today. I just came back from it, and I'm a wreck because it's on the opposite spectrum of my career.
Ah, so you're doing something totally different, yes?
It's on the opposite side. It's still in medicine, but it's the opposite side.
Okay. Well, Gina, you know, it's interesting, but you're ready for a change. You've been ready to have a change for quite a while. And you're ready to close out some chapters and expand some knowledge. And I understand from Spirit there's a learning curve with this other end of the spectrum for you, yes? So your concern is, do they see me as a fit for it? Is that the question that's you're holding?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Well, it is the other side of the spectrum, but they also make me feel that the work that you do on the spectrum you're on is translatable. It can transfer to what you do. In other words, if you can do that job, you can do the job that they're going to train you for, yes?
Absolutely.
Okay. And I feel that you spoke with confidence, and I feel like this is an organization that has lots of opportunities, and that they said it was a pleasure to meet you, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
It was really lovely.
They were really lovely. And I feel that, and I want you to hear what I'm going to say, that even if this is not the right fit, that they feel like they want to have you in their organization. Okay?
Wow. I am like a mess. I'm a wreck right now.
Okay. Well, you need to breathe. Gina, is this something you really want, or is this something you're afraid that you can't do?
I've done it before. I just question myself because I'm a lot older now. and I've let my children grow, and now I'm coming into my own.
Yes.
And what I did was I started back with the elderly, and what I'm trying to do is go back to the children.
Okay. And I see that that is more than possible. And I do see that there's a fit. And I think it makes sense to the people that you spoke to. When the questioning began and the interview, it was a warm feeling is what I get. And I feel like you felt supported, even though you were nervous, you felt supported by your angels and your guides, yes? You didn't really feel as alone.
Yes.
Okay. And you did take care of your children. So you do know how to care for children, you see. So it's not just you stepped away for it for a period of time when you were with the elderly. You still were living life, and you have children that you raised. So there's skill set in what we do in our day-to-day life that also is taken into account here. And the learning curve is not that great from what I see. And I feel like you're very well, they took very well to you. I'm also made to feel as if they are interviewing, but they have a very short list of people that they're interviewing. Okay? And I feel like there's a follow-up that you're supposed to have for this. So we're going to hold that vision. And I suggest, since we are energetic beings who create whatever we have going on in our life, I suggest to you that you get over this being nervous real quick. And that age thing, we hold the vision of our youth within us for all our days. It's that we are been led to believe that we're supposed to age. So unless you want to run around singing the old gray mare just ain't what she used to be, you might as well stop and really embrace the fact that you are an energetic being who's youthful and has wisdom and life knowledge behind you now. And you bring that to the table. And you are a gift to anywhere that you choose to work, Gina. They said that they were going to follow back up with you shortly. Yes, they did tell you that, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They said after the weekend.
Yes. So let's see what they say on Tuesday.
How you have no idea?
You know, I know that they have 2 other candidates that are in the running, and so I don't feel they've made their decision. But I know they want you in the organization. Remember what I said, Spirit is usually very specific with the words they give me. Even if this is not the right fit for you, I feel like they will find a fit for you. You understand me?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. We are opening the path to what we want. You have set the desire in motion. It's in your energetic vortex. It's there for you to have. Trust that the right opportunity comes. If I were to give you a percentage, I'm at the 65% that this is doable here. So I can't give you the slam dunk if they don't give me the slam dunk. But I do know that you're in the running. All right?
Awesome.
All right. So you have yourself a really good night's sleep and stop worrying.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
You're welcome, Gina. How did you hear about the show?
Actually, from my friend in Connecticut.
Well, thank your friend in Connecticut. And you were on the Facebook feed earlier, weren't you? On your way to the interview. Yes.
I was driving, and I figured I better call in instead of try to text.
Oh, no, don't do that. No texting and driving. Thank you so much for being safe on the road and still managing to follow Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Thank you, Gina. God bless you. And everyone listening, we're going to hold that space. And I can't wait to next Wednesday when you tell me, hey, guess what? We took your 65% and moved it to 100%. I got the job. That's what I'm seeing, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, and I will follow up.
I look forward to it, honey. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Love to hear from you here for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we're going to go to Boca. I've got Michelle on the line. Michelle, how are you tonight? Well, we're going to wait just a moment for Michelle because I think we've got the phone lines a little jammed up right about now. So let's see what we've got going on here on Facebook. Pop up a question on Facebook while we wait to get Michelle on the line. We'll just let those phone lines settle. They start to all get a little crazy over there. You know, we make this radio station a little nuts sometimes on Wednesday nights. We've got Gianna Sanchez on Facebook. So we're going to answer Gianna's question. She's having a heartache lately. She's not sure where her current relationship is going. And, You know what? She's asking about if the person has someone else or if there's something else influencing his mood and his personality. She's not sure she should continue to try or just throw in the towel and the kitchen sink. Well, Gianna, the person is really and I see an imbalance in the person. I'm not feeling that they're fully centered. They're not able to follow through. And I am feeling something else influencing this person. So, Gianna, at this time, I don't feel that they're on the mindset of sustaining and maintaining a relationship, and their energy is not supportive for this relationship. So no one can tell you what to do, Gianna, but I am feeling that for quite a while, they're telling me the past 7 months, it's been very uncomfortable in this relationship, and it's seemed to be getting a little bit more tumultuous than anything. So with that said, Gianna, well, you might want to throw in the towel. Bring out the water, throw in the towel, and take up some new laundry, because I see another partner coming through, but you're going to have to let go of this one. It's not feeling very healthy for you. Thank you so much, Gianna Sanchez, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I think we've got it a little clearer now. We've got Michelle in Boca. Michelle, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Michelle. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight in this journey?
Well, I just need some direction as far as a job. I lost my job Monday.
Okay.
So I just need some direction of where to go from here.
And the loss of the job was unexpected, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Came out of left field, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't feel like there was a paper trail. I don't feel like it was really like you had done something that they had reprimanded you for. I don't really see write-ups. I don't see any of that. Is that also true?
That's true.
Okay. You know, I feel like there was a personality difference. Was there an issue with a supervisor or a coworker? Not a blatantly overt one, but there's energy.
Coworker.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a, you know, sometimes people set up this intention of energy. Get her out, get her out, get her out, get her out, get her out. All right. So they waged a campaign like a witch hunt. So many crickets. Thank God we're not hanging people here. All right. So there was this witch hunt going on, and you really felt the brunt of it. But I think they did you a favor. Because, Michelle, you've been sitting there at that job, and you represent many people who go to work and they sit at their job and they really wonder, what am I doing here? This isn't really fulfilling me. This isn't what I really want to do. Yes. So the universe said, she's out. Get her out, get her out, get her out. And so now that you're out, it gives you an opportunity, although I know it's an uncomfortable place to be without a job, it gives you an opportunity, Miss Michelle, to follow your heart. And your heart leads you to health, healing, wellness, spirituality. This is all true, yes?
Correct.
But here's the issue. And I say issue because it's this seemingly invisible aspect of health, wellness, and spirituality, and how did that translate into work and finances for you, that you're having difficulty seeing yourself stepping in that role and supporting yourself. Is that also true, Michelle?
Correct, yes.
Okay. Michelle, you put one foot in front of the other, and you trust the universe has your back. And no one is a better mouthpiece for you than you. And you promote yourself.
Right.
You know, and I say this because I always tell people, if I can do it, you can do it. And you may say, well, I'm not you, Sarah, or someone may say, I'm not you, Sarah, but that's okay. If you set the intention and you hold the space, if I can move to Florida, have some adversity, and not know anyone, and open up a store, and not know anyone, it's not like I can call my friends and say, hey, come shop, come have a spiritual reading. You can do this, Michelle. You're enmeshed in the community. You know people. You have people to network with. You have lots of talents and gifts. Begin to write them down, promote them, articulate what it is you bring to the table and what value you bring. Really write it down. I think Michelle needs to, and I say this to you and anyone else who's in your shoes. Sometimes we need to look at what we have and what we have to offer and who we are and feel the feeling of what we've come to be, who we've come to be. And then begin to write down the gifts and the talents and the skill set that we have and say, how does this translate if I were to do something for myself? And what does that look like? And then if someone said to me, what is it I do? You go ahead and you say, hey, I do this. And then you have a dialogue, your 60-second commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And you go into that aspect. And since you have so many gifts, you can appeal to so many audiences.
That's true.
Remember who you are. A job does not define us. The energy of who you are defines you. And the message that you have agreed to bring out into the world, that's what you've come to do. So follow that passion, my dear. Just follow it. It's going to come together.
Thank you.
Thank you for following the show, Michelle. God bless you.
Sure.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I'd love to hear from you. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because yes, indeed, we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the vibrational essence of a woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder, Jody Hinkle. How would your life change if you felt good about your body? Health and wellness expert Laura Harris has transformed herself and can guide you on your journey of emotional and physical transformation. Call Laura at 518-225-2302 for your free consultation and begin your transformation to a fit, healthy body. Using the latest wellness techniques, healthy lifestyle choices, and exercises, Laura Harris will have you beaming with confidence. For healthy healing breakthroughs, call Laura Harris at 518-225-2302. It's your time to feel and look good. Good Juju is good energy. The Good Juju Company is a high vibrational activewear and accessory company spreading good energy, kindness, love, and healing. Call 720-283-8644 or visit goodjujucompany.com for your yoga accessories, t-shirts, pants, hoodies, or water bottles. Let your good juju shine through. Good Juju Company. Live it, love it, wear it. Spread good juju. Visit goodjujucompany.com or call 720-283-8644. Plant juice oils are created for women by two women with a passion for holistic health to help women live a more balanced life. If you're experiencing symptoms from menopause or breast cancer treatment, get relief with plant juice oils. A roller essential oil blend plus CBD. Call 212-799-3780 or visit plantjuiceoils.com. Cool down with our summer special chill out cooling spray and get 20% off with the code July 4. Visit plantjuiceoils.com or call 212-799-3780. Plant Juice Oils, we got you.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we before. I've been
Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah live on WVNJ and on WWNN in sunny South Florida. And we are answering your questions all across the nation. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines and follow me on Facebook. Like the page, follow the page, Sarah Spiritual. I would love to see you on my Facebook feed. We are answering questions on Facebook as well. So I'm going to go to Boca. I've got Julietta on the line. Julietta, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Julietta. And how can Spirit and I be of service to you and assist you in the navigation of that thing called life?
I just would like to know if you have any messages for me, and if you can tell me about this new relationship, but not really new, but came back relationship that was born on September 18th of 1962.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, this person who came back, there was a disconnect for a short period of time, yes? About 6 months or so, yes?
Yes.
Okay, because it feels like a few months to me. This is how they make me feel. And they make me aware that it's like this person seems to have had a few things going on with them, and they had to step back. And now in hindsight, you had nothing to do with the equation. It was things going on with them, and they've kind of recognized that. Is that also true?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay. Probably, yeah.
And, you're just looking at this and trying to decide if it's something that you really want to trust. Is that also true?
Yeah.
And this individual is very set in their ways. So it's kind of difficult, Julietta, to get them to go back on what they originally thought. And I feel as if when you two separated, or had your disconnect, I should say, Julietta, that it was as if there were some things that we can't quite take back that were said. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very much so.
Very much so, right. So I don't know how we go back to something better. Does that ring with you? I feel as if at this moment he's back and you're entertaining it, but I feel like it's more for closure than it really is, Julietta, for the relationship to foster and move forward. So have a conversation with this person and make sure that the ideals and the vision of the future is the same. Because I think if you sit with him, you're going to find out we're really not on the same page. We're trying. But we're trying to take a round peg and put it in a square hole, and it's not soft and blending, okay? So it's time for you to really evaluate this so you have a good closure, so that if you do decide to separate again, it's able to sustain that, and we don't start playing this game of I step back, I step in, because he's reading like what I refer to as a dance-away lover. He dances in, and he dances out, because he's got some commitment issues. And he doesn't know how to stay centered in this relationship. And he knows he's got a lot going on with him. And he knows that you're a good catch. But he's not willing to, really step up to the plate here. So with that said, you have to really choose what's best for you and have a conversation so that there's a clear line in the sand that is set, so that if we choose to go our separate ways and he's unable to dance in and stay in the game, then we need to let him go and there's no coming back. All right? Very much protected. Angels are with you. Archangel Michael's with you. Archangel Raphael's with you. Archangel Gabriel's with you. I feel like you get a lot of messages. Do you have little angel cards that you put down, Julietta, or take a look at?
I've never had that done, but I never done that before. But I do definitely feel exactly
your angels,
what you're saying. That it's like a dancing.
Right. Yes.
It's like he's not willing to put anything. Like if he's here because he's here, but he's not.
He's not really here. Yes, right. But the angels are supporting you, and sometimes it's good to get yourself little. We call them angel cards. And Doreen Virtue has quite a few decks out. I do sell them at the center, at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And every day you kind of pick a card and it gives you a message. It gives you inspiration. It gives you something to work with and learn from, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Julietta, for calling.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Sarah.
Bye. We're going to go to the phone lines. I'm going to go over to Staten Island. I've got Anthony on the line. Anthony, how are you tonight?
Very good so far.
Oh, good, Anthony. Good to have you.
My brother told me to call you Andy. You know Andy?
I know Andy. I absolutely do know Andy. Oh, wonderful. Well, I thank Andy for me, and thank you for connecting with the show. And how can I be of assistance to you? What question?
I just got over colon cancer. I beat it. But I'm just curious of what else is going to, how's it look?
How's it look?
I want to know.
You're looking,
how's it look?
You're looking good, kid. You're looking good. No.
Oh, you see me from there? What a girl.
The way I see it is this, that, you know what, you have a strong energy, a strong flow with you. You're very connected. You're very heartfelt, very compassionate, very giving to others. Right. And you have, been a strong figure in a lot of people's lives. And, this was just like a blockage. And Spirit shows it as a blockage because there were some things that Anthony wasn't doing for Anthony. And so the physical body got blocked up. Kind of like your brother, you kind of overextend yourself to others, and you weren't taking care of you, Anthony. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yes, it does.
And I see a strong recovery for you. And, I'm also feeling that you feel a little alone and disconnected as well. Does that also make sense to you?
Sometimes
Yes.
I feel like that,
Okay.
yes.
Well, I also feel that you have strong loved ones on the other side that are supporting you. And,
yes, I do.
You do. And there's a woman who stands above you, makes me feel as if she's mother figure around you that's very, very open to healing and assisting you in this healing energy. So, and I also connected to the Blessed Mother as well, but I feel like your mother is with you in spirit as well. So we've got the Blessed Mother to assist you with healing, but I've got your energy of your mom around you as well.
And good old mom, huh?
Good old mom. And, I feel like she was the matriarch of the family, but don't let her chase you with a wooden spoon is kind of how I feel.
Right.
She had a strong personality, but she did look out for those that she loved. Does it make sense to you, Anthony? Yes,
she did.
Yes, she did. She's very much with you. And there's a woman who stands kind of in line with you. Is there a sister we lost, please? Because I feel like a woman is connected to you, but she's like your age group. Who is this woman, please?
Who is she?
Yes.
Well, I lost a friend that was a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Around my age, too.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
one. She was around 80.
Yeah, so I feel this woman who's very, connected with you, but she's in your age lineage, right?
Yeah,
Very much with you. And you lost her, but you lost her not too long ago, yes? It wasn't
Not
years
too
ago.
long.
2 years ago or something, a year and a half.
Less than that.
Okay,
About
yes.
6 months.
Okay, short time. Make me short time, but I've got this energy with her. Very connected with you. And there was a synergy between the two of you. And in a way, it was like frickin' frack. Like you had something that went on between the two of you that was connecting the both of you together.
It was my first love.
Oh, well, wonderful for that. And this energy is very much with you, my dear. And
well,
you will be fine. I feel like there's a strong energy with you. You've got a lot of strength with you, and you will continue to enjoy the good life.
I will.
Thank you so much for calling, and give my best to Andy.
I'll be with him Friday. I'm going to go upstate Friday.
All right, great. Thank you so much. God bless
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Helena, and she's in Jupiter. Helena, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great tonight, Sarah. Thank you.
Good. And Helena, how can I assist you? What are we navigating? Adversity? What issues are we trying to overcome so that we can really land on our feet and be victorious?
I'm trying to get through some relationships.
Okay. You know what? The first thing Spirit makes me aware of is we've got to let people be who they are and stay where they are and honor themselves, and you not try to fix things for them. You fix everything. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Helena needs to do Helena, and that's uncomfortable for you because you've always put other people first. But your spirit guide comes forward, and this is a spirit guide that's connected in the energy of the Native American spirit guide, very strong, powerful spirit guide. Makes me feel like Helena's got to take care of Helena and find her own inner power. This Indian spirit guide will take you on a journey and lead you to new opportunities if you focus on you and let everyone else take care of them. Let them handle their own business, honey. All right?
It's really powerful. I feel that.
Okay. And your partner, well, they'll come along. You know what? They're just, Spirit says they're a late bloomer. So, okay. So some days you feel like you're in nursery school, but that's okay. I know you love your partner, but your partner needs to find their way and develop their own inner confidence and strength and responsibility. All right, Helena?
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much for calling. All right? God bless you. Bye. Thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, live on WVNJ and WWNN in sunny South Florida. We're so glad to have you join us. I do hope you join us next week. We are heard live from 5 to 8 p.m. on WWNN. And if you're not local to WWNN, go to iHeart Radio or the TuneIn app and type in WWNN and join me 5 to 8 p.m. And if you're local in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, and you're hearing me live on WVNJ, well, thank you for maybe riding home with me and listening to me in your homes. I always appreciate being connected to all of you. I want to thank you for sharing time and space with me. I do hope you visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Maybe visit me on Facebook, SarahSpiritual.com. Heck, see me on Instagram or Snapchat. Visit Sarah Spiritual on Twitter. I would love to be connected with you. And if you've heard something that perks your interest and you would like to connect with me live and in person, we can connect on Skype, by phone, or of course at the Expedito Enlightenment Center in Florida. But if you're not local, that's okay. Visit SarahSpiritual.com. I would love to give you a personal session and answer all of your questions. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. Remember, you have a light, and I am Sarah Spiritual.
There